And welcome back to Tomb Raider Anniversary. Seems like this would be the final stage, so let's just get forward.
You've reached the top, Lara. There's nowhere left to go but down.
You're rebuilding the army of Atlantis.
This pyramid breeds far more than the soldiers you've faced. With the Scion, I now have the means to create anything I desire.
What is it you desire, Natla?
It takes 3 to rule. Tihocan and Qualopec were too weak to destroy what stands in the way of the 7th Age. But you have the strength to claim this seat beside me. Immortality has its price. But what are a few lives to sacrifice for your dreams?
This is madness.
This is what you've been searching for. The answers you've sought your entire life are within the Scion. Everything you've done has led you to this place. You're here because you belong here, Lara. That's who you are.
I'm sorry, Father.
Alright. Scion is history. Natla just went down to pit. But that doesn't mean the because there's a boss fight against literal abomination. Alright. What's the plan? Yeah. Well, that thing can take a massive beating. It means just yeah, it can eat. Okay, no, that's, I don't think that's the maneuver. Okay. Oh, damn it! Well, how did I... The trick is to get it to the... Okay, let's try a bit different. Try to give it to the flip over the cliff. Issue. Oh yeah, now I got it. I think I now got the got it to the proper location to trigger it to do the oh yeah, now I can actually I have to hit the hand to break it. Oh yeah, I had first it was a kind of phased battle. First I have to trigger to one thing, then trigger to another thing. And now it's over there, just now shoot the hand because it can't grab the ground. Actually it could. So I have to try to get it. Oh yeah, once again, shoot the hand. Now it doesn't have hand at all. In the original one it was just basically just you shoot it until it loses its health and keels over and dies. Alright, come here buddy. Because now it's just holding with one hand. Massive explosion. But the rising lava, it was just basically a visual stunt effect. And if I recall right, that death pit down there was even taller in the original one. It was so tall that you could get 3 consecutive falling screams from that. And now it becomes a platforming phase of big lava bricks, just jumping over them across very, you could say, teetering little locations. And I had to deal with and little platforms getting closer. Not like that misjudgement about distances. Kind of unknowing little and that's the, you could say, little part that the original did better. Judging distances to when to jump was easier. Not like that. I thought missed the grab. Yeah, there's plenty. This final stage is, well, it started with a quite big, quite good boss fight, but now it becomes very frustrating. You could say, annoyingly so. Battle about. Annoyingly so, case of trial and mostly error to avoid death pits. Got through that. But it does seem that the checkpoints would be given quite freely here. unwanted, and there's one of the little, you could say, small secrets. So it would be quite simplistic to just now flip the switch, closes the door and opens another door. And put some submachine gun bullets to the monstrosity. All right, that block is something that I cannot just grab. Yep, that thing went out of existence. So now it's a matter of, once again, a little bit of a puzzle. A mobile switch that you have to go and smack. I think the hitboxes in this game feel a bit, you could say, wonky regarding the basic locations and basic hit detection. That sometimes you just do an action and then you just utterly just crash. Can I do it? Let's try. Oh yeah, it worked. Luckily, those are that one went out of existence quite nicely. Yeah, there's still one more of those paths to open, but there's also underwater switch. Which opens that one, giving access to a bit different area, so I can now move the block. So just jump, climbing up to get in here, and here as well. Alright, where's the pest? No matter, but still got some handy stuff. Oh, and there's another secret right here. Quite craftily hidden, I would say. Those things do have quite strong hitting ability, but I would still guess that that Natla's plan to just let's breed these kind of monsters and then just throw them wherever I bloody feel like it. They might not be a winning weapon of war, seeing that how much a woman with just a couple of pistols is gunning them down quite efficiently. So they would most likely not. They are not so much of a good weapons or soldiers. They would be much more of a good terror weapons, maybe terrorist tools, but not necessarily something that which would be really handy if you plan to win a war. Well, that opens a little path to get that little artifact over there, which I'm not gonna bother to take. Just push the block and get that one. No reason to bother with that one. So now comes you could say one of those bit Up. Well, not like... Oh yeah, there's a corner over there. But luckily there wasn't any pit of magma below to make it unnecessarily... Up. Up. That's a timing-based puzzle. If you don't take it too long... no, not like that! Damn, retry. That was attempt number 3. Not the perfect one, but still, I would say, good enough. And there would be the third little plank to open that third path forward. And of course, conveniently, there's also a path away from there as well. So, design-wise, nothing really strange. Yeah. So. Well, things are still... I think that feel that anniversary doesn't really feel as, you could say, I think the adjective is hectic regarding this final stage than the original one did. Up, but still jumping into here. And it's quite much of a, still quite, this is a, you could say something like a bit of maze regarding yep, quite simple timing based puzzle again. Not like that, but I guess that jump was what gave me a slip to that little, and getting too close to that will absolutely make Lara into roast. So don't do that. And I do feel that this phase is a bit, I would say, obnoxious to navigate. Because of the less than clear path to how to navigate, but I would guess that this jump would be the proper one, and it was. Got down to the lower level. So a couple of nice little jumps here. This time across the crumbling platforms, not just regular platforms, but platforms that crumble. And now it becomes one of these jumps on poles kind of thing. And swing and jump. Get through that. And this one was a real easy one. Whew, quite hazy. And if anything looks like a boss chamber, that would be it.
Thousands of years I've waited for this moment. Do you realize what you've done? Blood on your hands. Do you believe it was spilled for the good of all man? Or for your own selfish desire? Look inside yourself, Lara. Your heart is as black as mine.
Oh yeah. So she's Natla is still present. And she flies, spews fireballs. Actually, she used triple fireballs. Oh yeah, there she was. And the trick is not to shoot at her body. The trick is to shoot at the wings. Ah, damn it. I read. With a grand boss music as well. It's very much a battle of attrition, as boss fights usually tend to be. They're attrition battles, not battles of speed or agility, but they're attrition. Damn it, don't stay so far, lady! Yeah, now I got close enough. There has to be a chance to get close enough to really start wailing the damage to her. Yeah, now I got hurt to her. Oh yeah, and of course Natalie would have been delivering that you can rule together ramble.
I cannot die, you fool. Sooner or later, you'll run out of bullets.
Oh yeah, that's But now it becomes you could say, a different phase of the fight, because Natalie now can't fly, but she can still spew her fireballs, move real fast, and be generally real pest. So just putting a spray of jump over. Getting close to spray her into anger. And then once he gets stunned, put a new spray of bullets. Jump over and take her out with a cutscene or quick time event.
What have you really accomplished here? Nothing but a temporary stay of execution for your kind. This island is just one remnant of Atlantis. I will find another. But you, Laura, you have lost everything!
Well, that was Tomb Raider Anniversary. Lara found big secrets regarding Atlantis, learned that why it sank, and found out that one of those because the sinking was over and was completely loopy. And then she fell a big rock on her. But still, this is a really good game. It improves in most ways the original one, but isn't always perfect in regarding pacing and gameplay, and some things original did slightly better, but still, real nice game to just get through. Nice, simple game to play. So, this was the end of this series, and I might be seeing you next time. But let's check, was there anything else? Not anything, but just the ending credits, which can be seen quite well. So, the end.